Hey everyone, it's CR7 here, and welcome to this week's post-race thoughts and recap video from Texas. And this one was a wacky race. Exceeded my expectations, actually. So I got my race notes with me. It's 2 pages this time. So we're going to start at the first highlight, which was at lap 36. And that was green flag pit stops. And then there was also a brief fire from spilt fuel in Ty Gibbs' pit stall, but it was quickly extinguished at lap 39. Then at lap 51, our first caution of the day was for Jimmy Johnson spinning off of turn 4. He's driving the 84 car. Then restart lap 56, and Kyle Larson went on to win stage 1. Then stage 2 began at lap 89. Then at lap 101, Christopher Bell backed into the turn 4 wall hard, and also Alex Bowman and Nemechek spun trying to avoid the accident, and they collided as well. Then a restart at lap 107. Then at lap 114, Carson Hocevar spun out in turn 1, and Kyle Busch was almost involved but avoided him by hitting the brakes. And then during the caution, Kyle Larson's right rear tire came off, and he was held for 2 laps due to that costly mistake. Then restart at lap 119, and Josh Berry spun in turns 1 and 2 after Stenhouse supposedly cut him off. This was at lap 121. Then a restart at lap 126. Then at lap 137 and 138, Josh Berry spun out again, but this time he suffered critical damage and he was out of the race. Then a restart at lap 143, but on the same lap, Michael McDowell spun in turn 4 and he backs into the wall hard, our second hard hit of the day. Then restart at lap 150, and Ross Chastain went on to win stage 2. And then the final stage began at lap 173, but then on the same lap, there was an accident where Bubba Wallace got loose, and Chase Briscoe spun out as well. Wallace got it back going. He saved it after Briscoe hit him as he was sideways, and it straightened his car back out. So, page number 2. This is where things get pretty crazy. Then restart at lap 178. And then at 87 laps to go, Ryan Blaney wrecks in turn 2. Unfortunate for him. Then restart with 83 laps to go. Then with 64 to 61 laps to go, Burton and Cindric pit before the pit window. They kind of short pitted, I guess. And then lap 56 with 55 laps to go. Some final green flag pit stops of the race. Then with 39 laps to go, John Hunter Nemechek wrecked in turn 4. Then a restart with 33 laps to go, and then 13 laps to go, Stenhouse spun off of turn 2. And this is where things get crazy, like I said. Then restart with 8 laps to go, but the restart was screwed up because Kyle Larson spun out in turn 1. But then the race got restarted with 2 laps to go, and this was the highlight for the race for most fans, which is unfortunate. 2 to go on the same lap while battling for the lead. Hamlin loses it and crashes into the wall hard. He backed it into the wall, which immediately gave me flashbacks to Alex Bowman's wreck in 2022, where he suffered a concussion from that impact, which I hope isn't the case for the 11, but I know that the Denny Hamlin haters are eating this up as we speak. But for me, it's unfortunate, but at least he's still in the playoffs. But I just hope he's all right after that big hit. I'm assuming so because they made some changes to the rear clip. Then overtime attempt 1, which failed after an accident in turn 1 involving Harrison Burton. I think there was other cars involved, but Fox didn't show a replay for some reason. Then overtime attempt 2, and there was a fierce battle for the lead with Chase Elliott and Ross Chastain. And the drivers took the white flag, and Elliott was out front, and then Chastain gets hooked by Byron. Actually, Chastain was slowing down, and Byron bumped him and then got turned into the outside wall in the backstretch. And the caution came out, and Chase Elliott breaks his winless streak and wins at Texas. I feel like this is the start of the Chase Elliott redemption arc. So congratulations to Chase Elliott for finally winning ever since Talladega 2022. The reason he didn't win in 2023 is because he hit a couple roadblocks, which was a broken leg and also a one-race suspension for intentionally wrecking Hamlin at Charlotte during the Coca-Cola 600. But anyways, that is the race recap. Now to my personal thoughts. This race was more eventful than I thought it was going to be. Being a track that isn't really liked a lot by the fans, I guess due to the reconfiguration, this race exceeded my expectations for the amount of wacky moments that have happened and the great finish that we had. Also in yesterday's Xfinity race, where Sam Mayer edged out Ryan Sieg and robbed him of his first career win. This Texas race weekend was pretty wacky. So anyways, that'll cap off this post-race thoughts and recap video. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.